Okay, what the do we got going on here? Well, I got asked by a seller if I would test out or do a video showing and, seeing what I thought of their Quick Connect Y adapter. Well, I did a YouTube video before on setting up this generator, which is a dual fuel for propane to run off the barbecue grill port, which is somewhere down under there. And anyway, we did that successfully, and it would run the air conditioner no problem. So it often is the case the power goes out at the campgrounds, at least at the state park campgrounds where I usually go. It's not uncommon that once or maybe twice a year the power goes out. Usually gets restored, but on one occasion anyway, it went out and wouldn't come back on, and that's kind of a trip ender when you've got pets. Well, anyway, getting to the point, you can go watch that video if you want. I guess I'll put a link in the description to that video. It's running this Westinghouse 4,500 watt dual fuel off the propane port. Well, when I was asked if I would do a video on this Quick Connect Y adapter, I thought, well, I'm not opposed to the idea, but what do I have to test it? And then I remembered, even though I don't use it very often, we have the propane barbecue grill that hangs right there on the RV. So my plan is to connect the Y adapter and feed both of these Quick Connect lines. I had two, mainly to get the generator farther away still from the RV when it's running. But since I have two, I should be able to use the Y adapter and separate the generator and separate the barbecue grill. So that's the plan. Let me get this stuff set up part way. All right, let's see what we got in the goodie bag. Now, as I said, I haven't used this, but I think it's pretty easy. I think it goes like this, doesn't it? And nothing says smart like running a propane grill an inch from your fiberglass camper. Perfect. Although, I have asked others and they said, don't you worry, we've done it, it's fine. Does this thing even... How does this octopus go in there? That doesn't seem right, does it? I know you don't want me to have to get the directions out. That would be ridiculous. Well, it can't go in here like this, can it? Oh, yep, surely does. And it's locked on. All right. Okay. We got a Quick Connect on there. Since it has its own regulator, it would need full stream. Well, one of the good things about the Y adapter over here, I noticed, is you have separate controls for both. So you can feather the amount of propane that you need. In this case, since the grill has its own regulator, you won't need to do that. Now, I gotta figure out how I want to do the hoses. I was kind of thinking just flip this upside down and boop, stick it in the barbecue grill thing, but actually, yes, of course I can do that. Of course I can do that. Turn these off to start with, and then I should be able to, in the case of the generator, feather the amount that it gets from the line itself. Because it doesn't take full flow and it doesn't have a regulator on its end, so you have to set the amount of propane the generator gets because Well, that's the way I chose to do this. That was the point. I don't feel like dragging around a separate propane bottle. I want to be able to use the barbecue grill port on the camper. Now, next thing to figure out is whether it's going to work or not is can the regulator over here put out enough propane to run both these items? I would think that it would. I know the tank is full or near full. Wait, whoop, there it goes. And it should, because obviously the RV is made to run a grill and a propane heater and or the furnace. I would assume they made it so it would run all those at the same time. So it should certainly be able to run a generator, which doesn't take full flow, and a barbecue grill. Certainly on a Y adapter, so let's find out. Again, I got to figure out how to do these lines, how I want to do it, and then I'll come back. Hold on. Okay, I got it figured out. This comes with the grill, right? Well, since it's just a straight through hose, it has no regulator, it should be able to feed both systems. So I'm gonna plug it into the camper port with this ball valve off. I'm gonna plug the Y adapter into it, and then one of those lines will feed the grill, and one of those lines will feed the generator. Let's see how it does, because that way I don't have to be close to the camper with this to feather the valve. It can be way over here at the end of the hose where I want to be. Well, you can't see that one. At the end of this hose to feather how much propane the generator is going to get. Get it? I don't want to be down here on the ground over here when the generator's over there trying to fool with it, because you'll probably have to be either pressing the start button or pulling the cord. So yeah, let's hook this calamity up. Oh my God, no, I'm too old for this. Okay, there's the quick connect. Hopefully you can see it. Let's put this in there. The ball valve is off on the end of this line. Oh, I can't push hard enough. Am I in there? Nope. Okie dokie. We've made seal there. Oh, goodness. All right. We got any propane? Well, it doesn't work that way, but let's hook this in. Now the Y adapter's in there, so I should be able to give flow to the Y adapter now. Yeah. And now these ball valves are in control. Okay. Let's get lined up. Well, hold on. All right. Now all the lines on the RV are empty, so this may take a minute to get propane through everything. Let's find out. Yeah. All right. Actually, I want a little strain relief on this. How am I going to do that? Let's go like that. All right, that's on. I'll leave that ball off temporarily. Hook this quick connect. By the way, I rigged up a little tiny cap just to keep filth out of the line. Okay. That's hooked. All right, that one's on. Now, this is off, but I'm going to turn the valve on here. Now when I turn on the regulator, I should hear gas flow. Do I? Oh, wait a minute. I think there's one. Yeah, turn that off again. I think there's one clear under here. There is. Oops, sorry. Got a camera on my head. Which way do we go? Come back this way? All right. All right, now that's on, that's on, that's on. This one's off. Now it's on. Now let's listen. Definitely hissing. All right, fire it up. It's gonna take a minute for the propane to get here. Hi-yo! All right, she's lit. There was probably some procedure for how to light that underneath. You can see the blue flame in there, right? So it's definitely lit. All right, I'll turn it back off for now. All right. Let me get this line unpackaged. Yep, so the propane grill that came with this camper that you're looking at right there, it seems like it'd be all fun, but well, I'm a lazy camper. I don't want to do that, especially when it's 1,000 degrees outside. I do not like sweating to death and getting mosquito bites. A lot of people do very much enjoy cooking. Well, I'm not one of them when it's outside in the summertime, when you're usually camping. However, I do see the benefit for fall camping. I would consider it then. I just didn't use it because I didn't want to clean it, and I wanted the cooking apparatus to be over by a picnic table. But I can see the advantage of using it. I know people that we camp with that use both. The little Coleman type portable on picnic table, but also use that kind that hooks right to your RV. All right, in there, on. This one's off. Because now this one you gotta pay attention to what you're doing, because it will just full flow into the generator, no regulator, if you turn this all the way open. So this does need to be off right now till you get things going. Is that on there? Yes, that's on there. I can hear the gas running when I do that. It's on propane. It's on run. I don't think the battery will work. It's probably dead, but well, let's find out. Turn it on some. Well, I'll be dipped. It is gonna work. It always was tricky to get this just right. I better open a door here. So that's running on the Y adapter. Now let's see if we can still run the grill. Is there holes down here to light from? Yeah. Put it on high. There it went. It's hard to see the blue flame, but I can certainly see it. It is on. So there's your answer. The Y adapter can certainly work to run 2 of your propane appliances at the same time. Yep. What about if you cut it off? Does the Y adapter ball valve work? Yes. What about the grill? Yeah, you see the blue flame? Hopefully you can. Ball valve work. I can hear it hissing also. There it went. No blue flame. So there's your propane Y adapter that you can run on the barbecue grill port of an RV. All quick connects, no tools needed to run 2 different things at the same time. So thanks for the company that sent me those to test out. I think it'll be kind of neat to have it just in case you ever wanted to use it. It's an extra accessory that lets you do something. You know, another use for this I could see of great value would be if you wanted to link 2 of these together. If you have a bigger camper that uses 2 rooftop air conditioners, this isn't big enough to run both of them, but they make the cable that goes between the 2 generators and makes them cooperate together. With this adapter, you could run both generators off of your propane barbecue port on the RV without having to take loose bottles and drag them around. So again, you leave your propane bottle hooked to the camper, and all you have to do is wheel out the generator, both of them, get the cord together, use this Y adapter, and you'd be all set with using 2 generators. So thank you for sending that over to let me test it. I can see it having some good value for some people, and I'll put a link in the description of where you might be able to get that. All right, thanks for watching.